Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's going to be a big moment here coming up pretty quick for the old Honda Accord. And this is the only Helix Accord edition. Helix Accord LXi. She's a coupe. I can't see in this dang screen. Anyway, just not too long ago I put the K-Sport coilovers on it and balanced it, had it balanced out. I mean, what's the point of coilovers if you don't actually balance it out? And had Arc Flash do that for me here in Bend, Oregon. And what we got here is a, damn, I wish I could see what I'm doing. Got that intake tube there, see? It's way out there into the positive airflow, sticking way out beyond the bumper. And then that runs up to some interlock tubing in here. I can't see what the heck I'm doing. But anyway, so then that runs up to there, and then that runs up to there, and then that runs right into the factory air box, okay? So that's cold air. And at freeway speeds, it rams it in there for sure. It gives it really good throttle response. So, have I replaced a lot of parts in this car over the years? Hell yeah. You better believe it. But I did have a valve job done about 2 years ago. Forget how many miles it had on it then, 340 or something. I don't know, maybe a little less than that. But the only thing I did to this was this exhaust manifold. I polished out the inside of it years and years and years ago when it was a young car. So that exhaust manifold is a 4 into 2 into 1. The factory exhaust manifold for the A20A3 engine, which is what you're seeing. Anyway, so the short block, okay, and the transmission, never, nothing, okay, never been done. But anyway, yeah, I'm about to turn 350,000 miles on this puppy. And so I want to show you guys the rollover. 350,000 miles, only a valve job. And when the valve job was done, we did discover, well, it was at least reported to me that some of the valves were leaking a bit. So anyway, just wanted to improve that low end on it. And that seemed to work pretty good. So anyway, yeah, the old Accord, and she's never, ever been in a garage in 33 years. So this is real typical of the old Accords that see the sun damage. You see all the damage to that molding there. Or, I mean, I'm sorry. Well, yeah, the molding and the interior. But I've developed a beautiful patina on this puppy. I mean, now I've gone into patina preservation mode, you know. Look at this. Look at that. The car used to be all red, see? And now she's kind of red and gray in places. And then there's parts where this clear coat's still on there. And then you can see where that is and where it isn't, and where it's chipping and popping off. Odd thing is, down here on the bottom, she's still looking pretty good down here on the bottom. Anyway, so yeah, if you look at a door jamb, you can see just how she used to look when she was much newer. So anyway, so interior, you know, 33 years. I used to always put a towel over the seats, you know, so try to keep them nice. But you can see, yeah, the wear and tear right there from the 350,000 miles that we're about to turn. And you see the passenger seat. See, she's still looking pretty good. Unfortunately, the other half was a little careless with her smokes when she went to put one out the window. And she burnt a hole. And I gotta tell you, was I tweaked? Yeah, I was tweaked as all get out. But you know, hey, you can't have everything. You can't have everything. Sometimes you just gotta take the bad with the good. So, anyway, currently, what are we sitting at here? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, the old 89 Accord. And you know, it's been out in the sun all these years, but the dash up here. I mean, not a crack. Not a crack. Not a crack. I mean, you know, but yeah, this stuff, it just goes really bad in these Accords in the sun. But the rest of the door, you know, and all that, still pretty good. Anyway, so yeah, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Looks like I got about 10 miles to go before I turn the 350. So anyway, yeah, one more note. At 100,000 miles, I took it to the dealer and I said, put me in another clutch. And they said, dude, you're crazy. The clutch will last way longer on this car if you know how to drive. Well, I figured I knew how to drive. So then I did have them do that. So the clutch, I just blew the clutch up a little while ago. And what happened was, and so I blew up that clutch. Let's just say it had about 250,000 miles on it. So the OEM clutch has got these little rubber bumpers instead of springs. It's got 4 of them. And they got some kind of metal in them too, but it's not a spring. It's like a rubber bumper. Anyway, those things fell apart and they got down in the doggone pressure plate and they wouldn't allow the clutch to release. So we got a 6-puck organic in there now, and I still got some break-in to do on the 6-puck organic. But since I mostly autocross with this car, I think it'll be okay. So anyway, all right. The old 89 Accord. One owner. She's a sweetie. All right, so I will show you the rollover here in a little bit. Okay, we're getting real close here now. Getting real close here now. It is hard while you're driving, but we're getting real close. Okay, 349,999. Come on, old Accord, you can do it. 350. 350,000 miles. Now I know some people got 500,000 miles out of these things, but they didn't drive it like I have. I've towed a trailer with this. You're only supposed to tow 1,000 pounds. I've towed over 1,500 pounds. And I towed for years in this thing. I worked the crap out of this car. I mean, I have not babied it. Well, I kind of babied it when she was younger, but I kind of got over it. Anyway, no, this car has been worked hard, but I have not tried to put it away too wet, you know. I've tried to do my maintenance, so. Okay, 350,000 miles. Okay, we're in 3rd gear. Let's do a little 3rd gear pull here, okay? Okay, here we go. Well, we got curves coming up, but okay, so we'll just ease on the throttle at first. This OBD0, it takes 5 seconds to give it full fuel. Okay, I got some curves coming up, plus I'm trying to watch the damn road. Got those big gnarly noisemakers in the middle of this road here. 3rd gear. Oh, I just hit the rev limiter. Okay. Well, she got 350,000 miles on it, so you know they say you don't want to push it too hard. You know, you don't want to push it too hard. But anyway, yeah. So 3rd gear pull. 350,000 miles. I don't know what the heck that did. But we got a straightaway coming up here, so stand by and we'll do one more 3rd gear pull. Okay, so keep in mind, this car is no powerhouse. It was rated at, I seem to have no focus. Focus, okay. It was rated at 120 horse at 5,800 RPMs. And so yeah, she's no powerhouse, but she only weighs like, I think 2650, right in that neighborhood. So a super fun car to drive. Okay, so 3rd gear pull, we'll ease it up to about 3,000. Okay, that's all she's got, boys and girls. But she's climbing. 350,000 miles, short block, never done two. How fast will this car go in third gear? There she goes, she's coming up. She's trying, oh there she is, oh 90 mile an hour, and then it starts hitting the rev limiter. That's third gear. Third gear is the fun gear in this car on a twisty. You know, on a twisty that's, you know, a little more than second gear. But second gear is a hell of fun in this car because, well, you got low horsepower, so second gear. But third gear is the mountain gear in this car. All right, catching you all a while ago with the '89 Honda Accord LXi Coupe. She is the only Helix Accord in the world. Special edition. All right, catching me all a while ago. This is how I feel about my old Accord. Fits me like a glove.